Hello again, friends and loyal Wolfpack members. Chaos Wolf here, and welcome back to the Elite Dangerous 1.5 beta server. Now, what we're going to be having a look at is a few changes to the game that are going to be making your lives that little bit easier. First of all, what we want to do is have a look over into the galaxy map. And we can see ourselves here in LHS 3447. Basically, this is the system where I come to do all my my beta reviews, because this is where everything is available. But that's not really what's important. What's important is, let's say we want to do a long distance trade. Let's go and say we want to go to this station here, well, this system here. Really don't remember why I have this one bookmarked, but I do. But let's go and plot a route here. So there we go. That would be a bunch of jumps down here. We'd still be able to make it on one fuel tank, which is awesome. And as we can see, we are on the fastest route. You can see as well that there is a FSD boost down the bottom, but we're not going to have a look at that just yet. But what we are going to go and do is we're going to go back and we are going to go into the commodities markets, funnily enough. And what I'm going to do is I'm pretty much just going to fill my ship up completely with grain. There we go, nearly 800 tons worth of grain. Yep, that's right, this is a trade cutter. And this is the maximum amount of cargo you can fit in this without any shields. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, yep, okay. And exit out of that. Now what's going to happen is if we look over, we've still got the same amount of jumps over to that system. We've still got 7 jumps. But if we go back into the galaxy map... Oh, did you spot that? The route plotter changed very subtly there. It's replotted the route for us automatically. So if we exit out again, look over again, we've now got 11 jumps. So what that means is you don't have to go and replot your route manually. What you do have to do though is go and jump into the galaxy map again, and it will automatically replot your course to adjust for anything that's changed since the last time you were in there, such as your what ship you're in, because this works when you change ships as well, whether you gained or lost cargo, and whether or not you have less fuel in your ship to be able to make further jumps. Because I'm not sure if everybody knew this, but if you the more fuel you use up in the ship, the longer your jump range gets. So that's why you always have a maximum jump range. But anyway, the next thing we want to have a look at is going back into the galaxy map, and what we're going to do is we're going to go turn on the FSD boost. Now at the moment there is no boost at all on this thing. What we can do is we can scroll up to level 1 boost, because if you can see, if you scroll up to level 1, the distance that you can jump in one jump increases. I'll do it again to level 2. You can see that was the furthest we could get to, and now this one is the furthest. And now we'll go to a full level 3 and just look at how far out we can jump with this. So that's around about 30 light years. That's double what this ship is currently capable of with 700 tons of cargo. Now, in order to do this, you're going to need special resources, which are currently not in the beta at the moment. These are going to be introduced in basically when Horizons goes live. I'm not sure how you get these resources at the moment, but it is very, very interesting. But anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go have a look at these boosts and just see just how far I can get them to go. Okay guys, well I have managed to put together one of the most ludicrous ships ever. This is an Anaconda with one of, if not the highest amounts of jump range I've ever managed to put together. This has over 40 light years worth of jump range. Now, I am very curious to see how well this will do when we can manage to turn jump boosts on. Now, first of all, you can see here that I've got most of this is pretty much a standard setup for an Explorer Anaconda. The only thing that I've changed is I've dropped the fuel tank down 1 just to give us that extra little bit of jump range. Like I said, it's not exactly the most practical, especially since we've got no internal modules at all. But anyway, let's go and have a look over at the galaxy map. Okay, and as you can see, we have around about 40 light years worth of jump range on this ship. You can see just where we can get to with this one jump, and this is with no boosts on at all. Look at that, 40.66 light years. And that's just on one jump. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to turn on the frameshift drive boost. I'm going to scroll out a little bit, and let's start yanking up this boost to the next one. Ooh, what is our jump range now? 51 light years worth of jump range. Okay, we'll go up to the next one. 61 light years worth of jump range. And max out to 81 light years worth of jump range. That is insane. Just look at that. The same trip that would have taken us 7 jumps. Let's go and have a look, shall we? Here. Let's go to another nearby system. But for some reason we can't actually plot the route with this on because we don't have the resources needed. Because the resources are going to be finite, but just look at how far you can go with that boost on. That's insane. Imagine using that when you're out exploring if you've got a massive stockpile. That's going to be awesome. You could get to Sajay and back again in an afternoon. Well, perhaps not quite that well, but yeah. But anyway, there's a few other things that I've changed a little bit. Let's go and have a look into one of these systems. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but the background on the galaxy map seems to have changed a little bit. It just the system map just feels that little bit more different. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but it does feel like they've made a change here. Perhaps this is a step towards having the galaxy map that they originally intended, not the galaxy map, the system map that they originally intended to have. Now, that would be very nice to see. Now, obviously, the changes are not just limited to the galaxy and system maps. We do also have changes to the, well, not just not the bulletin board itself, but the missions displayed here. As you can see, there's a mission here called Abducted. Now, what this is actually rescuing hostages. What you've got to go and do is you've got to go around, find the kidnappers, and pretty much just like, you've pretty much got to pirate the cargo out of their ship. But the cargo is going to be the hostages. The hostages are going to be in a suspended animation, so that's really interesting. It's not just that. There are more missions. Ooh, what's this? Targeted theft. Okay, so you've got to go to a specific system and steal something specific. Steal atmospheric processors from a specific NPC. So that's kind of cool as well. So the missions are getting a lot more detailed. Where are we? Light cargo. Alright. Well, it does appear that we are having a lot more types of missions. There are more, but they're not showing up in this particular one. But that is just... We're just having so many changes to everything at the moment, and this is just a great step in the right direction. Now, it's nowhere near as diverse as we would like it to be at the moment, but like I said, it is going to be a great step in the right direction. And this is another thing as well. We are actually finally getting delivery missions for larger ships. I mean, look at this one, 87 tons. We're having ones for there are ones hovering around for hundreds of tons of cargo, which you need to be elite rank in the Trade Federation. So that is awesome. But anyway, that's all I can think of at the moment that's being changed. So I do hope you've enjoyed this video and found it interesting. If so, please don't hesitate hitting those like and subscribe buttons because they really do help my channel out. But anyway, until next time, I've been Commander Chaos Wolf, you've been epic, I will see you soon, and until then, keep flying and stay shiny.